I really like these car parks, and I think there's something about the emptiness of it all. And it's part of like why I like walking home. Like the only thing you can see are taxis. This is like 1 a.m. Everyone that is out is drunk and that they need a lift home. So it's just the taxis. These weird shadows. I like them just moving against the light. Of where was that light coming from? I don't know. That orange light is coming from somewhere. I also very much like the design of these lamps here. It's kind of a shame they put these lights up at night when no one uses the car park and it's empty. Those lamps must have cost a lot of money. They could have got cheaper, less good looking ones, you know. I appreciate all that the people planning that car park did to make my walk look cool. So it feels like a different thing entirely walking home at night. You should probably know that I also do this listening to music. I'm mostly just blaring some new album that I'm listening to. I get through a lot of albums on my walk. Whatever record you want to put on behind this video, just do that. There always is like some weird detachment from my reality and my surroundings, and I kind of just phase out because I am listening to music. But this video is sort of about focusing in, really. But again, you can listen to music if you want. I quite like this street that we're now just approaching. There's a lot going on. I see this kid maybe every day when I walk back. This kid who is supposed to advertise for this fine art photography company. I've never really seen anyone go in here, but there's always people at the reception during the day, so I assume it is a functioning business. You wonder why they just keep these things on at night. Did they mean to do that? I assume so. But why? There's coffee shop here which is always empty. I never see people in here. Somehow it's still open. This is like a fancy cuisine place. There's always people smoking outside. I like these weird apartment building facades. I think they're quite cool. This Salvation Army thing, I always feel weird walking past it because I'm like, what is this for? Obviously I know what it's for. It's a charity and stuff. But the light of this building, it used to flash. And I was like, why is that light flashing? They must have got the light fixed or something. Down this bit I always get really cautious because there's one van, right? And once when I walked past it, an alarm went off and it was really, really loud. So if you walk too close, I think the alarm just automatically, if you can see this blue flashing thing, I don't know if that always flashes or just when people walk past, but yeah, I got to keep a distance from that. I used to go down the underpass. I don't think I've ever been there that late at night though, because I'm kind of scared of it. So usually what I do is I turn around at this point in my walk, cross over this beam, and I got to watch out around this bend because I cross here. I'm always very sweaty walking home. I don't know why. I don't usually smile because I'm not, there's no camera there. And for some reason I always think that there's like a car that's going to come, so I always check down this road, but as you can see, nothing coming. Again, I'm not going down the underpass. Hello. Yeah, it's a wedding shop. It's weird that I walk around all day, not really knowing what I look like, and then this is the time at like 1 a.m. where I go, oh shit. I never see anyone in here, but it's always empty. It's this massive big space. I don't know how they even pay for it. I always imagine myself getting hit and then people saying, oh no, I'm so sad he died. That's such a dumb reason to die, get hit by a car because you couldn't bother to use the underpass. It's this corner, it's really tight. I would have filmed it, but then this other guy walked into frame. But yeah, you can usually see beam light around the corner, and that kind of tells you if a car's coming. Don't know why there was a trolley there. This is the point in the walk where it starts getting really kind of dark. You always get a bit freaked out, especially, oh, there's another trolley. This is like the only source of light, this flashing thing at the end. If I didn't have my music, I'd probably be scared by this point. But it's weird, you never think about people sleeping in these buildings. They just become these like empty black masses. The only thing that matters is these like little bulbs, these flashing things at the end of the road. It's kind of peaceful because I can kind of retreat into my own head. This weird state of mind where nothing really exists anymore. There's like this massive like green machine. I wonder why it's so loud and what they got going on in there. It's like this otherworldly sound in this quiet street. I always get scared that I'm gonna get murdered. Not even about being murdered, I think it's just the idea of someone seeing you at night. Oh shit. The next real highlight of this is the petrol station. Every time I go there, I always think that it's like a robbery happening because the people who come there are usually drunk. What if I caught a robbery like on camera, you know? What would I do? Would I just walk away? I just prefer not confronting things. There was a guy buying he was saying very aggressively, I want a small Jack Daniels. I don't know what was going on there, but I just walked past. The guy who got the Jack Daniels just then, he started like going the same way I was going, and that kind of caused me to walk a bit quick because I was like, oh shit, he's gonna mug me and get my Jack Daniels. But I didn't have any Jack Daniels on me. Getting to that point of the walk where it's been kind of long and I don't really give a shit anymore. I remember what I think about at this point at night. I'm just floating. There we go, almost there. The closer I get, the more recognizable everything gets. There's a cool lamp here. The porch light's always left on for me. Very considerate. I try to kind of keep the door opening quite quiet. This is my chance when I get home to look at the mirror finally. And I'm usually, again, I'm sweaty and I think I am, and I'm like, wow, am I usually that sweaty? Was I that sweaty all day? I've done my walk. And the rest I will not film because, yeah, it's too long. Can't film my whole life.